fucking long in this bitch stream. Fuck the Pistons. Fuck the Pistons. Jalen Brunson is a goddamn GOAT. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I got a Serbian shirt on. I wanted Jokic to win because I'm Serbian. Sadly, they lost. But they gonna win in game They gonna win in game 7. Don't even trip on it. I'm thinking, should I be the center? Nah, let me be my small forward. Jalen Brunson, I don't get him active. Like I don't give him the rock that much. Just kind of take over for this guy. But we gonna get him activated. Don't even trip on it. I am gonna play though some regular games. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to vibe. Let me chill and vibe. You know. You already know what it is. I haven't been streaming OD. I've been doing other shit. You know, I've been fucking your bitch, so don't act like you're the big dog. You know what I'm saying? You're not the big dog. I'm the big dog. We're 11 and 8.
Get after it,
Get ready to
remember
light
this
it up.
motherfucking shot time. We gonna have to figure it out. We gonna have to figure it out. We gonna have to figure it out. Is that too wide? Taking the fuck over. I don't understand how pumped I am right now. Jalen Brunson is the fucking GOAT. Oh, is this fans around? Oh, the fan good. The fan not bothering y'all and it's hitting me, so that's couldn't be a better situation. This is the worst fucking court I've ever seen in my goddamn life. This stupid fucking play-in tournament bullshit for the shitty teams. Nobody give a fuck about the shitty team. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. I'm pressing X, yo. Give me the ball, bro. Okay, good. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that tempo shit was
At 6'8", number 27,
and I don't like that they say MP, like, you just learn the name. Oh, Stoyanovich. Not that complicated, okay? I understand y'all, you know, y'all say Zubac, bullshit, Zubac. Jokic. Nikola Jokic, not Nikola. Nikola.
In the NBA,
it's not that complicated, y'all. Learn how to say names that aren't fucking American.
Shams, obviously, the big three in Brooklyn did not work out. But on the bright side, what a return they got for Kevin Durant.
Give me the ball.
It was one of the biggest packages in NBA history. They got 4 first-round picks.
Don't give a fuck. I'm the big dog.
Other pick swaps. And listen, losing Kevin Durant as well as Kyrie Irving, that definitely hurt the Nets. Their front office is very happy with the haul that they were able to get.
And they can really build. And it's going to be fascinating, I think, Shams, to watch them build.
First-time head coach and Jordy Fernandez, they know that they're building for the long haul and the long term. It's not just about one season in Brooklyn. They're trying to compete and have sustainable success.
For MVP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Cam Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Johnson. And it's Wilson in at the small forward position. And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors. We must watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys,
did I just hit 2 straight late?
And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you,
Happy Dad, sponsor me. Hard
in the
tea.
first, a little over a minute
For a
and a
win.
half in.
Or like my cactus.
Outside Thomas.
I like the way your body.
Feeling it out a bit. Will it go? And the layup is good. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
it comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially
0 rebounds. I average like 13
rebounds.
rebounds.
They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Fires from the line. He clangs that one off the back.
Who timed it off the backboard? You fucking moron. Carl did it.
Back iron and down it falls.
That guy didn't do
when
shit.
You talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
And the basket by MP.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
There's the pitch. Here's Thomas. Knicks with the rebound.
Joshua, give me the ball.
The question for them right now,
do some shit, bro.
can they maintain this winning streak? They've knocked 11 in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how.
That's 3 threes without. What am I playing on?
Giving up far too many open
rookie with 99% from 3.
Bucket in a big way here to regain.
What, bro? I missed the 1 3. It's just then slightly.
Johnson, the pass to Wilson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's MP. He goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. MP's got 17.
How about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
When you look at the NBA shots, changes you'd like to see.
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a role that players just play, and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level, and I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league.
So now I gotta, like, I don't even know.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down.
That was perfect.
The other one was late.
I mean, the other one was early. Like, the other one was early. Not slightly, it was early.
Is checked in.
19 to 4.
Perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Take that again, early coach.
Screen by Russell.
It's pissing me off.
Here's Thomas. And just miss after miss right now.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Count that bucket. MP's
well,
got
he's
21.
like 6'4", I'm 6'8".
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Being obvious.
Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it, and we've still got a number of games to go.
Johnson, the pass to Russell. Back to Johnson. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do.
Don't take my
How
rebound.
does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron. And the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. We will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes, and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do to have a full understanding of terms like the apron that we just talked about, and all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron.
Listen, I love you and I'm rooting for you in some way, but
that limits their ability.
We just watched Jalen Brunson's masterclass, huh?
To be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly, CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
He's wild. I don't know who he thought he was. Hey, Carl, let's do something, man.
Sensational.
Get the fuck out of the way, y'all.
To start this game.
Come on. There's a little baby, bro.
Towns dishes to MP.
Got a baby on. I mean, baby on.
MP throws it down.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
Catching up on the changes for New York.
He's checked
in for Carl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges.
Rudy, if somehow Golden State plays the Knicks in the finals, we're buying a ticket.
Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
We're going to buy a fucking ticket. I like the way your body.
Looking now at some numbers for Carl Anthony Towns.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Look at I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely yoked. I'm so yoked, bro. That's 160 grams of fucking ground beef I had. One meal. That was my one meal. 160 grams of ground beef. 160 grams of protein and ground beef and eggs. That's what the fuck I do. That's what the fuck I do. Got some guacamole so it tasted better too.
Trying to end the drought.
Good defense.
It's all in by Achua.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Anunoby passes to MP. Anunoby with the screen for MP. The three-pointer off the mark.
Pathetic.
And here's Brooklyn. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Melton passes to Watford.
Watford.
Melton against MP.
Block that shit at Taiwan. What the fuck you think you are?
Johnson sets the screen for Williams. Can't hit that one.
I have 26 and 9.
New York's gone
I have like a good lead for a lot of players.
Attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter. Here's MP. Oh my goodness! What a play!
Oh my! That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Yo.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And every day it gets farther from fitting, bro.
For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Celtics. Here's Williams.
Good girl.
That one, no
good. Double.
Good defense by MP. Down low. And it's Payne in the corner. Some nice passing by New York here. MP, he gets that one. MP's got 30 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
No. That's 4 points. I didn't even realize we're about to
makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
And that one's good. MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots over Achua. Johnson's shot is off.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And the dunk by MP.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
27 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Melton. Now Watford. He's guarded by Anunoby.
You don't want OG. OG's literally the best.
Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 5 now.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
There's a screen by Achua. And so it's MP making things happen for the New York Knicks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. D'Anthony Melton out there with Johnson. Then it's Williams. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Wilson in at the 4. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what... this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of obviously lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Johnson, the pass to Wilson. For 3, Williams. It's rebounded by New York. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things.
That's what he tried to tell me.
The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier.
I sing my dance.
I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen.
You won't let him drop by you, I won't.
Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
I got alopecia. It's cool. I got alopecia in my beard.
And the second free throw, good.
He's got that
and
Michael
Shams,
Jackson
I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
From the arc, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
For New York, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And the basket by MP.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Why is someone crashing? That's not realistic, because Josh Hart would have been there. That would have been Josh Hart's rebound.
Range so far in the second quarter. Here's Watford. Off target with his 3. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Chicago.
Knicks. That's it.
Wasted no time on that one.
It didn't say it was green, but that was green. Like, I felt it.
In the game.
Wow, unconscious as he missed this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Williams.
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks.
Fires for 3.
So Brooklyn is the worst team in this game because I realize they don't have anyone playing defense.
And so MP will bring it up for New York. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago. Oh, look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And he drives in. Melton passes to Watford. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league. And we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences in the East and West to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity now.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
You think Tatum going to score OG for real?
Couple more teams in the league, but the league
Jaylen
really
Brown
loves
score on
where they're at now.
Fucking, we're just stop that. You think Derek White going to score on Josh Hart? Stop that.
Sharp with a screen on
Brunson.
Brunson.
Going to score on Mitchell Robinson? Stop that. He might score on Cat a little bit. Cat going to give it to him.
Here's Melton. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
Okay. But he going to give it to Porzingis.
MP against Williams.
He took me out.
Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'd like to give it to Jaylen, but there's no need. You know what I'm saying?
MP against Williams.
MP.
Like,
I'm
sorry,
bro,
but
there's no need for you getting there. There's no need. Like, sometimes
and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You don't want Thomas to heat up from out there. This man is a microwave scorer.
MP against Williams. And the shot is good.
I'm just fucking around. Going left and right, left and right, left and right.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. Get the perimeter!
Pass to Melton. Sharp with the screen on Brunson. To the paint. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Thomas with it. 29 points for him last game against Boston. Now Melton. Stay there. To the inside. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. And no good. New York's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. MP kicks to Hart. Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact?
These are slightly early, but they're like so close that it's like 88%.
At all. They're taking care of business at the line.
So both teams changing it up here.
I want, because slightly early and slightly late, they have different like percentages.
So
I
Brooklyn
think
with it.
Based on how close you are, I think it does increase, which does make sense.
Passes to Sharp.
Shouldn't just be like.
Pass to Johnson.
OG, the fuck you doing,
guy? And it's MP with the rebound. MP's driving to the basket. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
No, this
Russell passes to Wilson over MP and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
Drive by MP.
That is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. To the right side. Here's Wilson. It's hauled in by Achua.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fucking ball?
Here's MP.
One assist.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal.
You see Melo drop the cup? I want to see Melo drop the cup. No. Damn, I'm smooth with it.
An offensive onslaught. Russell kicks to Wilson.
We are the New York Knicks. You got me. You got me again.
There's the drive, and he dunks it down.
Achua, you want to help, gang?
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And the dunk by MP.
Guys really learned this coming up. MP creating space off the dribble.
Russell passes to Johnson. Russell sets a screen for Johnson.
Ah, punch that shit to top one.
Pass to Wilson. Takes the three. And the rejection by MP.
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. Like, shut that shit the fuck up.
Clock at 6. Wilson left side. Three-pointer.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense.
Tell you what, I get like 8 blocks, I'm going to start passing the ball. Because we in quadruple, double territory.
We've got 1:28 left now here in the second.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking.
I gotta miss one eventually if they're not green.
Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much.
It don't matter what I do, game member.
I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
New York's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And they double up MP. Pass to Kohler.
Don't shoot that shit, man. Fuck you.
Here's MP, and it's good for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
We are the New York Knicks.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one.
That's a steal. I ain't gonna lie to help my body.
They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
We are the New York Knicks.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Thomas, no good. New York's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Here's MP. The rebound by Sharp. Outside Russell. And stolen by MP. With 1 on the clock. And it's... Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after
Low Ralph,
this.
I don't know who the fuck you are, gang. But you probably Pistons fan though. I get it. Listen, I'd be upset too if my Pistons sucked. I'd probably be upset too. I ain't gonna lie, Birdie.
Welcome.
It's too easy. I got 75. Like, what you want from me, gang?
He was aggressive
too
at
easy.
times, and I thought maybe a little too aggressive at times.
Birdie,
Next
you
up,
subscribe to me.
Let's take a look at our latest power ranking.
You comment a couple times in the chat. I might win you. But if you're not doing that for me, gang.
You're the biggest dog. Throw that muscle
I don't
around.
give a fuck.
Keep the rest of the pack in line.
I don't give a fuck. I bench more than you.
Nobody should be surprised.
I lift more than you in every
playing.
category.
This team is loaded.
I don't give a fuck, gang. I don't care.
And
Me
that's all
personally,
for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
Oh, you did? My bad, Birdie. My bad, gang.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback.
All right.
One side
What's
trying
going?
to protect their lead.
Type in your gamer tag. I'm gonna add you. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna want to win tonight because I'm drunk as shit. I ain't gonna lie. Had a couple of beverages, if you will. That's why I kind of. We are the New York Knicks. Like I wouldn't do that. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't do that. So, but look, and actually, we need fucking. I 1v1 you, and if you're good, we're gonna add you to our little team because we need a 4th and a 5th for rec because our man's he literally sold his Xbox. He's done playing the game, so we do need a 4th and a 5th. So if you look nice in a 1v1, we gonna recruit you to the rec, to the pro-am team as well, all that shit. So put your gamer tag down. I'm gonna screenshot that shit. I'll add you later, and we'll do the 1v1. I don't know about tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going out. Yeah, but put that shit down there. I got you, bro. You like on some real shit, though. I don't fuck around with that. We need another person. so for real. And even if you ask, I don't give a fuck. Because one of our men sucks. I ain't gonna lie. We all make fun of him. We put him in the 2K group chat, and everyone said, this is no longer 2K group chat because he's that bad.
Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smack in the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
I just want 100 so I can turn this bitch off, bro. Give me 101 so I'll spend the rest of this game.
Outside Wilson, from outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Wilson's got 9.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Crossover. I want the ball in left hand. There you go.
Wilson against MP.
Dunk on him.
MP throws it down hard.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Wilson. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. And got it! Another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on a
New York Knicks. No.
What can you say?
Cut off. Punch that shit.
All-time individual games in NBA history.
Is it really just your name? That's kind of funny. All right, I got you, Brady. Let me take a screenshot of this shit. Can I take a screenshot of my iPad? Got you. All right, I'm gonna add that shit for real. I'm gonna add you right after this game. And tomorrow, if not tomorrow, definitely day after. Is that Saturday?
Rough start to the second
We're
half.
gonna run the ones. We're gonna do some wreck too. Let me trip on that. Ooh, good move, gang.
A rebound by the net.
All right, you good? I'm gonna screenshot that shit, Brody. You good? You dribble on it. Oh shit. All right, I got it. You good? Can we address this miss though, please? Why would I miss that, bro? I'm 6'8". I got a cock.
Right now in the game. Thomas kicks
God damn. Drive, pussy. Ah, smack that shit to top one. Smack that shit to top one again, bro. You not
Thomas.
What
Here's Sharp. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet.
Take me out this game. I need a break.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big
I can't do 2K camera, bro. I don't know why. I don't like it, bro. That's what my man's telling me to. That's what my man's telling me. Nah, high risk got hurt his OP, though.
For third on the single game scoring list.
The problem is I switch between my center and my small forward OD to the point where, like both their shots starting to trick me because they're so different. So I got to get, like, similar shot timing. Right now, it's too different. And it fucks with me. Give me the ball, Sam.
MP from deep three-point land. The rebound by the Nets.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. You know what? He's just stone cold right now.
Let me dunk on him.
Not sure if he's their best option offensively.
No way.
As they try to
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way D-Lo stops me. I ain't gonna lie, there's no way D-Lo stops me.
And that score moving him clear
Kobe's fucking, like,
for
I'm the GOAT.
Well, G, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Thomas is
Did Cam Thomas dunk on me?
He always makes things happen when he's on the floor.
I got a cop. That's embarrassing. Come on, Cam. Oh.
MP deciding where to go with it.
I probably body. Yeah.
Uses the glass
Yeah, there's not much he can do to me there. I ain't gonna cap
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Wilson kicks to Johnson.
No shot.
Misses the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
MP, no good. Yet another bucket.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark.
Took me out. I might not play.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this...
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
I'm done.